Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Morgan? What's up, guys? Akil, contemplating blue. What's up, guys? We'll start here in about a minute and 20 seconds. What's up, Brian? Shelby? Guys, if you have questions or tickers, throw them in the comment box. You know how it works. There we go. All the regulars jumping on. If you're new here, let me know. If this is your first time on. Starting about 30 seconds, folks. Good morning. What's up, Mom? What's up, Prokshay? All right, guys, let's get started. I'll answer your question in a second, Ben. All right, guys, good morning. Happy Monday, July 6th, after the historic 250th birthday of the United States. Did you guys see the crazy fireworks stuff, like the world record that they set in Washington, D.C., and then the one city, I forget where, all like $75,000 worth of fireworks went off at once. It's like an atom bomb. It's crazy, huh? But anyway, last week was a lower volume week, vacation week for a lot of the hedge fund heads. So, and especially if you watch my weekend update, we'll go over it, but hopefully volume returns to the market. But guys, this is still vacation season. Compared to other weeks throughout the year, this week's going to be lower volume still. All right. So let's get into it. So on the economic calendar, we have a 9:45 PMI and 10 a.m. ISM services. We'll see how those move the market. They usually react. I don't know that it's going to be strongly at this point. The NIMO is 21, so we are on the buy side a little more strongly, but still inconsequential to what we look for. And the NAMO is at 10. Again, same response. If you scroll back through my reels, I have multiple reels about the NIMO and NAMO and why they're important and why I check them every day. Because I love mean reversion trades, and those are a key signal. So let's get into looking at potential trade setups for you. And then remember, if you got questions, throw them in the comment box. If you're new here, let me know. Welcome. Right now, guys, the indices themselves are flat. I mean, I want you to see something. I've zoomed out 75, 30 to 73. That's a 43-point channel. Yes, this primary read paid in the London session or Asian session, but it's really flat. Like, and you're always going to get your signals in the middle of the identified channel. You see that? I think it's tough. Like, you just see this, the primary read hasn't paid, but hasn't kicked you out. This primary read hasn't paid, hasn't kicked you out. We're channeling, folks. So we need the channel to break. We need some key things to happen. I'm not real optimistic about the indices today for my traders. And what's important about being in my war room is knowing when not to take trades, right? We don't just take trades to take trades. And then I also label them conservative versus aggressive. Aggressive trades fail more often, but pay more. Conservative trades fail less, pay more consistently, but they happen less often, right? So RTY is also in a horrible channel. Look at this. Look at that. If you're a matrix user or if you are a trader, you have to identify this. If you can't see this, you are going to struggle trading, right? What's this channel? So right now it's weekly high to weekly low. Let's look. 06 to 20. That's a 19-point channel. You can't fucking trade it, guys, until you get a confirmed channel break. And of course, if you come to my forum, I teach and explain all this. Right? No system excels in a channel. None. Same thing, NQ. Even though we had, last night we had a relatively decent drop off, there is some good movement in this, but it's just, look, it's returned into being box trapped. Meh. We do have our all-time, we have 30,000 and the all-time high anchored VWAP over top, which could be a selling point. We'll see. I'd rather see this VWAP, the daily VWAP break and head back down. Right? And we are bullish. So otherwise, if we stay with bias, we're going to have to break this all-time high. We're going to have to take a trade on the break and reconfirmation. So guys, I think indices are out right now. I'm actually surprised that we didn't get a lot more movement post 7 a.m. So the last 2 hours, we haven't. We just haven't. It might be indicative of what it's going to look like. And then finally, YM, same thing. It's moving a little bit more, but look at that ugly ass channel. Look at that. That's it's tight. I mean, when you're looking at the channel's not even 3x of what you're looking for, makes it tough. I have some buys off the 53,000. We'll see. But look, it's all bearish. Isn't that funny how the other ones are bullish and YM has been doing the opposite and vice versa? But the thing that is trending, guys, is metals. Gold is trending. Look at guys, every single call on the matrix is paid today. Primary read paid. Primary read short paid. Primary read short paid. If I go down to the mean reversion, you'll see. Let me find it. All right. This one paid. Okay, because you mean reverse puts your stop loss outside the box. This one paid. Right? You go box width. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signals. Why? Why is that? Because it's trending. This instrument is trending. You need to identify market regime, right? Traders succeed in trends, right? Expansion is extremely volatile and range and drift are impossible. That's how it works, folks. It's not magic. It's you having a little bit of education or leadership to understand it. Hey, so this is trending. Our next read, guys, pay attention, is going to be approximately 41.58. What we want to have happen is let this price lift and then drop back down, and we'll get that read approximately that level. So we're going to look for a new short in gold. I don't think gold, I'll buy this 4100 zone. I don't think really gold sells off strongly right now with kind of the end of week's macro data that came in. But yeah, it's trending. Dare I look at silver? Oh my gosh. Silver's tough to trade, but let's see, not tough, but look at that. I don't even know what a primary read pays anymore. It used to be 10 cents. I mean, that's paying a lot. 62 looks like it could be a mean reversion zone here. Just bringing it up because metals are trending. We might jump over and look at like copper or something. We'll see. All right. I exist here, guys, to answer your questions. So let's get into them. Your questions, your tickers, throw them in the comment box. And guys, while you're on, I want you to look at the post in Instagram, the Student Alpha, right? My Instagram, Student Alpha, but look at the Student Alpha. It's going to be my new Instagram because this one, they blocked it on about everything. Make sure you follow me over there because eventually I'm leaving this. So go follow me over there at the Student Alpha. Because I'm going to start doing my lives and stuff over there. All right, YouTube, what you got? Yeah, Justin probably playing that VWAP. Steven Suri, are you doing a deal with VIP in the Matrix? Yeah, we have a special run into the 7th. Steven, we got a 4th of July sale. Yep. And Chip probably already successfully traded copper. But a lot of brokers don't offer copper, so depends. Yeah, Hades, I looked at copper just because metal's the only thing trending. Doesn't mean I'm trading it today. Don't get too excited, Hades. All right. Let's see. Scroll back on Instagram. Morning, guys. See what questions you have. Ben Rowling, trying to use the matrix this week. I'm only entering A+ setups on the retest of the candle that gives the signal. Is that okay? So, no, I like the retest. That's fine. That's the Jeff Hire trade. Now, listen, Ben, the thing you have to understand, it's very conservative, has a very high win rate, but you're going to take very few trades this week. And as long as you're okay with that, sitting in a war room and not taking a trade because all your conditions haven't been met, you got to be fine with that. But the beautiful thing is when all your conditions are met, they're usually really decent win rate. What's up, Jess? Let's see here. Scrolling through. Do you think paying for GEX for futures ES is something relevant? GEX? What in the world? Do you think paying for GEX? What's GEX? Did you misspell something, Shiraz, or am I not understanding that? For ES is something relevant? Rephrase your question, Raz, and I'll see if I can help you out, Shiraz. Let's see here. Welcome from the Netherlands. Am I in any trade? Nope, Alex, not yet. All right, so if you guys don't know, you can go over to my YouTube channel at Student Alpha. And guys, get your questions in there because I'm here with you for another few minutes. Go over to my YouTube channel at Student Alpha. I just put out my weekend update on my YouTube channel. Would have been there Sunday morning U.S. time. And I review all these instruments, right? From the indices to the metals to some stocks we've been monitoring, and then ones that I said that are important portfolio ads. And then about every month, I go through and I cut and add and change what I'm following, because once certain instruments no longer meet the parameters I'm looking for, I set alerts, but I cut them off the report. So, and if you ever want one, if I get enough people that say, hey, I'd like to have that on the report, I'll throw it in. And Cassie, do you think shorting VWAP gold would be a good trade? What stop loss size would you use right now? Well, let's look. As of right now, you can see, so the thing you got to understand about the gold line is the daily VWAP, so volume weighted average price. Price above it is buying, price below it is selling. So we are in a selling period since 22:55 last night. So about almost 11 p.m. So last 10 hours, it's been in a selling period. So yeah, you could probably take a short. So there's probably resistance right in there, and I'm using the confluence of the bottom of the box and there. So so different ideas or trade plans you can look for. Now listen, if you run the matrix, let it hit there and then let momentum roll over. If you're just picking a price, you can pick a price. I'd put a stop loss. What's the distance there? It's about 21. So it'll be probably by the time price list will be around 19 or 20. If you can, be above the key level. If not, then you just go relatively small, right? So a few points over this because you don't want to catch a wick and then write it down. There's a couple different ways you can slice this, right? And I don't try to gray area. It's just basically what your risk management is and what your risk profile is. I like to go a bit wider because I'm paying for insurance. But if you're truly playing this, so you could go, you could go like 86. You go like 6 points and then try to write it down 10 plus. All right. What else you got, YouTube? What's up, Aberts? Where do you find the link? Would be on my, look at my, Steven, you can DM me or, one of my last reels says 15% or let me find it. Anyway, DM me on Instagram. Don't DM me in Discord. I won't answer Discord DMs. Steven, we'll get you over the link. or Harsh, if you have the ability to jump on YouTube, Steve and Sir would like a link to our discount products. So, all right. Let's see what other questions you have. 5-day EMA is on the VWAP. That's about 6 points. Yeah, I used to use the 5-day I used to use the 5, 9, and 20 because I was using the 5 as a leading indicator, but it got to be too. It'd be like it was too crazy. Steven, there's a guy named Harsh going to give you the link in a second. All right, so. What other questions you guys have? Listen, the things I do free for the community is I'm here Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I started 16 minutes ago. So make sure you set an alert. You can click the 3 dots to make sure that you're alerted first when I'm live. I also do another free live on Fridays at Alpha Beta Report with Crypto John for 30 minutes where we answer all sorts of trading questions. He's also a research analyst, so you get 2 of us. And then this week, guys, we're going to have a free Friday War Room. So you can come in our room and experience what we offer and how we trade. So, and then I do my free weekend update, guys. I do so much free. Nobody can complain about my paid products, right? There you go, Nino. Bring all your friends. The problem is you don't have any friends. All right. So again, to recap, guys, I don't see, as of right now, all indices are channeling. So we need to have some significant downward or upward movement in them to get additional confirmation. Guys, listen, when you get reads in a channel, right? First of all, you want to zoom out, recognize the channel. When you're no more, like, let's say when you're 2 or 3x your point hunt, it's too tough. I'm just telling you, it's too tough because the reads come in the middle. I'll explain this in my war room when I have some downtime. One of the things about being in my VIP, guys, is not only do you trade with an expert, but you learn from an expert. When I have downtime, I answer questions and I teach. All right. So you have to get the signal and additional confirmation of the channel break in that direction, which means you're paying points for that to occur. Right. So a lot of times, your read might be 30 or 40 points. Say you're trading a 10-point instrument. What I'm referring to, if you're new here, is how many points we hunt times our leverage. So you may be 30 or 40 points different than the read. Yeah, that's how it happens. Evie, one of my traders, calling a gold second. Yeah, it is. So look, we're on the 5-minute. Remember the condition I gave you that it had to meet for the primary read? It's not happening. We're still in the threshold of this call. So we downshift and let's see if it's giving it to us. Oh, look at that. The algorithm just called it. So close of this candle. There's my alert and NQs dropping. Still hasn't broke the channel though. So close of this candle. So like I would say, 51 is your entry and you hunt that for 5. Is there 5 there to structure? There sure is. All right, matrix users, go see what the one thing you got to watch. Remember I showed you in last week, the 5-minute still has some bullish movement. Okay, so this is going to be a bit sluggish, but that's okay. Right, so this is going to run sideways. You guys see how I did that? If you don't, I'll cover that in my matrix trading, guys. When you add this indicator to your charts as a paid product, you have my education level trading on your charts, and you get 2, and you don't have to be in my VIP, you get 2 trading days with me where I'm trading with you on how to use this, or trading using this, and then how to use it. I do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And you join my VIP and you can trade with me a whole bunch of other times. So guys, if you notice, we've expanded our schedule. We have a ton of people. Not a ton of people. I mean, we're opening up more slots. You're going to have, when Jeff's back from vacation, Jeff, one of my senior traders, that's all he does. He only trades. You've got Alpha Proto, my brother, is going to be running 2 sessions a week. He's traded with me more than anybody individually. So he's pretty damn good. All right. Over on YouTube, looks like the links are thrown up if you're interested in the special. Perfect. Guys, I'm out of time. My VIPs are waiting for me. Would you join me? Free 7-day free trial. Link in the bio. I'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Have a good one, guys.